Good evening and welcome to Mondays with Mandy Influenza Edition. Oh, I didn't have any friends this week. Do you know why? Because I wasn't about to allow anyone to come into my home. Basically everyone at my house is dying, and that's when you know it's the real flu. Let me just talk about the differences between flu and the stomach bug. If you've ever had the real flu, influenza A, B, there's a million strains. This year the shot was incorrect. Yay, Sweden, or wherever they make that thing, because it was wrong. If you haven't ever had the influenza, you think throwing up is having the flu. And you're like, oh yeah, my kids totally had the flu. They were like throwing up 5 times. That is not the flu. These are the stages. All of a sudden you feel like you're dying, but 5 minutes ago you were fine. Now you have this like insanely high fever, you feel like you worked out really hard, you know you didn't, and then you want to die. You're begging to die. That's the real influenza. It lasts days, days and days and days, weeks. One time when I had it, the very first time I had it, I couldn't shower for 2 weeks because I could not even wash my hair. That's no stomach bug. This is what I woke up to this morning. P.S. I'm on day 10 of taking care of kids. And because no one can get sick at the same time, like let's not combine these things, because then I could just run from room to room to room to room to room to room, but that would only be like 4 or 5 days out of my life. Everyone got sick the day after someone else got better. This was my first phone call of the influenza ABC strain 1000. My 17-year-old, who I think the night before said maybe that he hated me because he was being punished, called me crying like a little girl. Please come home. Please come home. Where are you? I think I'm dying, and can you get Gatorade? I'm dying. Oh, sure, I'll be right there because I'm a mom and that's what I do. So left my job, said goodbye, ran home, stopped at the store to get Gatorade and popsicles, ibuprofen and Tylenol, and then I realized it was the real deal. The real influenza. So you know that when your 17-year-old is crawled up in the fetal position crying. You learn that from his dad because that's the first time that he ever had the flu, fetal position crying. That's influenza. So this morning, or maybe yesterday morning, when I went down to the moaning, I tried to douse him up with a bunch of drugs, and I said, this will take the edge off. And he said, just the edge. That's it, just the edge. It won't take it all away. And I said, no, nothing takes away the whole of the flu. And he said, but why not? I've never moaned in my life, except for maybe when I was having a baby without any drugs. Okay? I feel like that's kind of the only acceptable time. I mean, there's another time, but that's the acceptable sick time to moan. Boys and illness, 2015. So far, it's been nothing but 2014 all over again.